When I was really young, my mom used to tell me that don't talk to these people, the people that you see. Don't talk to anyone because they're going to manipulate you and they're going to use you. And if they even talk to you, if they try to befriend you, that means that they're pitying you. That means that you are doing something that is attracting them. Try to improve yourself, basically. And that's what I believed for a really long time. Anytime a person approached me, even I would think that, okay, I'm attracting unwanted attention, and I would dim my own light. I would try to do the things worse because I didn't want to attract attention. I didn't want people to know that I can actually do it. And it was a real fear. I literally had to tell myself that you are never going to make it. You are not good enough, you're not good looking enough, your voice sucks, and your public speaking is not that good. You do not know how to fluently speak English, and even though I'm speaking English right now, I'm not fluent at it. And that you're just not the person that you want to be, and you can never be that person. But what I've realized over the years is that why not be the person that I've ever wanted to be? Why not? What is stopping me from being the best version that I can be? You know what is stopping me? Myself. Hello everyone, this is me, Savon Shemimpun, and I just thought of speaking about this topic because of events that have happened in my life, and some were traumatic, some were funny, and some were just not at all. I cannot even say it, that those were really, really dark times in my life. But whenever I used to go to a cafe or a restaurant, I literally used to hide myself. I hated being there. I hated it because the waiter would come, the waiter would individually ask me, my family would ask me, and my mother would glance at me like, don't say anything that is gonna make us embarrassed. And I really thought that anything that I told them, it would be embarrassing, and I would be taken out of context, and maybe I would be the talk of the whole table. And I should not. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna tell it. Most of the time, I was. She would say that I'm so embarrassed of you. Like, who are you trying to be? You are not the person. Okay, like stop trying to be a person that you are not. And that is what wrong. Okay, I literally did not try to become the better version of myself because I thought that that was just not me. I believed that. I believed that my best version was never gonna be me because I was not born that way. And after self-analyzing and reflection, I got to learn that everything is about our beliefs. Most of the things that we believe are ourselves is us projecting our experiences, what had happened onto us. And you know what can be changed? Everything about it. We can literally wake up one day and forget everything that we were and just rewrite everything on what we love, what we actually would like to do. And that is the customizability and power that we possess as individuals in control of our own body. When it comes to social anxiety, I've got to know that there are two types of social anxiety. One is the social anxiety where you have that if you talk to people, if you talk to a person, then they would try to harm you. They would try to manipulate you into thinking like you are just not it and stuff like that. The second is thinking that if you appear a certain way, if you talk to another individual, then maybe they will think about you. They will make something that you are not, and you just care so much about their opinions. And for a really long time, I had both of them. I had both of them. The best way that I saw of combating this was basically to not give the power to them. I literally decided one day, as I told you, everything is about decision. So I decided one day that I will not be controlled by them because I'm just the one that is giving them the power to have any say over how I dress, how I look, how I talk, and what I do. They don't inherently have the power. Words Let me tell you this, words only have power when you give them meaning. If you don't give them meaning, if you don't give them the substance that is required for them to make sense, then they are just gibberish. They're just some people, doing la 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 la, and you are making sense out of it. It really just comes to you deciding what to take in and what to say, that information, that whatever he said, it does not make sense to me. It does not make, and that is factual. Well, whatever he said, it was just gibberish because you didn't give it meaning, you didn't give it the power to have an effect on you. Being my most perfect version, I was scared that if I were to be the best version that I could be, then people are gonna make fun of me. People are gonna make fun of the transition. There will be a transitionary period when you are going from a person to another person. Because when you sleep, that is the time that your body transitions. And sometimes when you wake up, you feel dizzy. You feel like you're not, the person that you were last night. And you know why that is the case? That is really what happens when you take decisions, when you take actions to achieve something, to really, really prove to yourself that you are able to become and go to the next person. When you sleep, when you lay down, and when you go to the dream realm, that is where everything happens. Our brain rewires itself into actually believing into ourselves because we believed in ourselves and we put in the work that was required for us to move into the next stage. And we move into the next stage, we literally level up when we're sleeping. So I've literally seen a lot of changes have happened in me, and they have all happened when I went to sleep and I woke up into a completely different reality that I truly felt like I believed in it. So, being my most perfect version, I always stopped myself from going there. Before, I used to think that if I, showed a version of myself that was so beyond what people had thought about me, then they would be shocked and they would try to discourage me. And you know what? They did. They did tell me that you are doing this, you're doing that wrong. But did I listen? No. It just comes to the first point. Did I listen? No, I did not listen. Whatever you put in the effort to achieve and you attain, it remains with you. Whenever you make a habit of waking up at 6 a.m. and whenever you try to eat healthy, and sometimes after a while you go back to your previous schedule, and after 2 days of not doing your healthy routine, you think that, oh my god, my routine has been ruined, now I am back at square one. No, you're not the same person that took the initiative on day one of really eating healthy, because you know how it felt to eat healthy. You know how it felt when you skipped some days, and after that you are now more aware of what to do next. You can either continue eating junk food, you can either continue going that direction, or you can go and do what is necessary to fulfill what is in your vision of how you see, how you envision your future self. People are going to have opinions. People are going to think very, very bad about you. But at the same time, there are thousands. There are thousands of people who are going to think good about you. Okay, they are going to leave good comments. They're going to leave good impression, and just they're going to uplift you as a whole. Now it is your duty as an individual to protect yourself, to pick which one you're gonna listen to. Hiding and not doing anything about social anxiety will not fix it. It will not fix it. It will feel awkward. It will feel weird when you are first trying to go out and actually have a conversation. But have a conversation. What if it's weird? You're never gonna see that person again. Why does it matter if that particular person thought that you looked a bit this and that? It does not really matter. You're never going to see that person again. You're never going to talk with that person again. So you are just thinking about a person who will probably forget you like in 2 days. And even if he remembers you, What is he gonna do? You do not have any control over how other people are gonna think about you, how other people are gonna, remember you. And all you can really do is just be yourself, just act however you want to act. Because there are literally gonna be so many different perspectives, so many different versions of you in different minds. You cannot control every single version. You cannot unify every single one, because every single version, how they're created? They're literally created by the person's view, plus how you act, how you react, and how you were when you literally had the power. And if you had the power and you were just silent and sitting there, do you think that that would leave a good impression? Obviously not. There are people who change sides. People change, you change, people change. So there will be some people who are really gonna support you in the beginning. But when you move on to the next stage, they are gonna be jealous. They're gonna be like, no, you should not do that. You should not do this. Are you gonna listen? No, you're not gonna listen. You are going to move to the next stage. You're going to do what is required for you to receive the best things for yourself that you truly deserve. And what are the other group of people? The group that hated you, the group that told you that you can never do it. You know what? After you actually achieve something, after you actually do something, the cringiest moments, the moments that people hated, become iconic. They are literally called iconic. But at the moment, at the instant, it might feel so cringe. It might feel like it is embarrassing. I should not do this. I should not take the initiative to go ahead and actually achieve my goal and my dream. But when you actually do it, the people are going to support you. Now, there's another group of people who are going to stick with you, who are going to be with you when you started, and who are going to be with you when you end it, in the grave, maybe. And those are the real people that you need to remember for the rest of your lives. Because if they are giving everything to you, and you're reciprocating, and it's a mutual thing, then it's a healthy thing. Keep continuing to do it. Everything that you earn, everything that you get, and everything that you lose is for yourself, and you will retain that. If you lose everything, if you lose literally everything, people are gonna say that you're a loser. If you gain everything, if you are the best version of yourself, if you truly achieve your dream, then people are going to call you successful. Now, does it matter what people are going to call you when you know that what you earn or what you lose is going to be with you? If I buy a new house, I buy a new mansion, then people are going to be like, oh my God, he's so successful. He is so rich to be able to buy a mansion. But does that even matter when you know that they're not gonna be the ones living there? They're not gonna ones who are enjoying whatever you earn. You will be the one who's gonna enjoy it. You will be the one who's gonna face consequences for your action, either positive or either negative. And both of them, people will have an opinion about. So should you care about what they think and what they feel when you know that at the end of the day, they are not the ones who are going to either enjoy or either face the loss? No. So as I told you, why not be the most perfect version of ourselves that we can be and achieve everything that we desire? Because people are going to say that you are very successful, and you are going to think that maybe I should dim my light. Why? They are not going to take your success away. They're not gonna have all of the resources which are required to gain that success again. They can take the wealth, they can steal your money, they can break your things, but those are tarnishable things. They can never take your skill that you actually put into making that business successful. You can literally create another business and be double as successful, and they will be stuck back there with, selling your old things that were like 100 times cheaper than what you can afford now. So skill is a non-tarnishable thing that will help you to grow and that will never ever in any circumstance will let you down. So it's really up to you to decide whether you let other people make your reality the worst reality that it can be and you face the consequences of what happened, or you can be the best version, you can achieve everything in life, and you can be, your dream person, your dream adult, and enjoy everything that life has to offer. And they can say whatever they like in the background, but does it really matter? As I told you, it does not. And so that's it for this video, guys. Just remember that you have the control, you have the say in what to do, what to ignore, what to not do, and you can make a change.